Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today we have another 2020 Republican primary. I apologize for many of my uploads being election predictions. I don't know if you guys like these better or worse, but I'm going to start doing some more election nights soon. It's just pretty much been a conflict of time considering that they do take a while to make, and I like to vary my themes. So if you guys have any themes in particular you'd like me to do that I haven't done, or that I've done before and you'd like me to do again, just comment them down below because I'm sort of, I guess, running out of news organizations to make themes about. So I'm just going to start by going back to the original themes that I've been making myself. But if you guys ever like something like the CNN theme or whatever, I'll be more than happy to use that one again if you guys suggest it. But looking at today's video, we have Steve Bannon, obviously an advisor to the President of the United States, fell out of grace, pretty much led into Bannon saying that the presidency they fought hard for was already gone back in 2017. Donald Trump, of course, being the incumbent president. This would be a Republican primary, so I would represent Steve Bannon by the blue. It's not signifying him as a Democrat. It's just the only other color I can actually use on 270. But from what I believe that this wouldn't be pretty much a contest at all. Although Trump and Bannon may have similar ideals, I don't necessarily see Bannon appealing to the people, which is why he backed Trump and not ran by himself. But some obvious states. So over on the western coast, I don't know why it's going by, what is it? It's going by safe, likely, leading, and toss-up. It just needs to be safe and toss-up. So western coast, pretty much solid Trump area. Starting off in the Iowa caucus, obviously would go to Trump. New Hampshire, easy victory for Trump. A number of states that he won, South Carolina, Nevada, we could all see going to Donald Trump again. Over in West Virginia, another area for the GOP. We'll start off with the Western Coast. I haven't seen God run in a while. Donald Trump would pretty much sweep the Northeast and win states like Pennsylvania, pretty much sweep the entire Northeast. Maine, I'll come back to. I'll leave that one as a toss-up. Ohio, I'll also come back to, but Indiana, Illinois, the Rust Belt, Michigan, would go to Trump. Pretty much he would win every state in the South, including Florida. Trump would do pretty much very well looking at the map. The District of Columbia, I actually think Trump could pull off this time. Coming time around, we have Republican voters who, although they may support candidates like Ted Cruz, they might not support someone who's like Steve Bannon. Bannon is by far more right-wing than Donald Trump is, and it wouldn't necessarily be the easiest thing for him to win. This is going to end up looking like a regular election map looking at the margins, but it's not. Keep that in mind. But Hawaii, red, down to Texas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma I could see going to see Bannon. I think Bannon could really swing his ideals towards Oklahoma voters. Considering that Trump voters really wouldn't turn out in primaries, it would be pretty much Oklahoma going to Bannon. Wyoming, Idaho, states that Ted Cruz won by considerable margins, I think could be possible for a Bannon victory. Same thing down in Utah. They may be so discontent with the president that they may vote for Bannon, but in Colorado, I'd see it going for Donald Trump. Montana, I'll fill in. Montana, South Dakota, I could see going for Donald Trump along with North Dakota. Nebraska, that's a little, that's contested, but ultimately I think that it would go to Donald Trump. Minnesota, again, a lot of moderate Republicans. Bannon's by far not a moderate. But Kansas, down in Kansas, it could be a possibility for a Bannon victory. Down in New Mexico and Arizona, Trump would easily sweep a number of states that he won before, especially being the incumbent. Alaska, I would see going to Trump. Texas as well. Up in Maine, again, going to Donald Trump. Wisconsin, going to Trump. And Ohio, going to Donald Trump. So looking at the map, pretty much Trump would easily sweep a number of states, and if Bannon even tried to contest the incumbent president for a Republican primary, he would pretty much get nowhere. As you can see, he only won 5 states: Kansas, Oklahoma, Wyoming, Idaho, and Utah, and Donald Trump won the rest of the 45, and I think Trump would still win every other Commonwealth of the United States or parts that have been annexed. And but yeah, so looking at the map, obviously this is a Trump victory. There's no way to spin it. Overall, again, Trump wins. But just disregarding this, remember to comment down suggestions if you have ones to do. This one I actually did because I saw in the news that Bannon was considering a 2020 run, which I would have thought is one of the stupidest ideas there is. But I guess Trump would usually demolish Bannon in a Republican primary. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.